Hi guys, so this is a quick little video on how to burn loose incense if you've never done so before. So you need something to burn it in. You see a lot of people have these sort of witchy cauldrons. They're little small cast iron cauldrons. You can use one of those. You can use a brass or a metal censer, or you can use like a soapstone bowl. This is just a plain black soapstone bowl imported from India. It was about half the price of one of those cauldrons, and I'm watching money, so yeah. These will get very hot. Anything you use is going to get very hot, the whole thing. So you want to make sure you're safe and you have something to set it on that's going to protect the surface so you don't cause any fires or damage the surface of wherever you're burning it. So the next thing you need are some charcoal discs. These are fast lighting charcoal discs. Show you a whole one here. You can get it out with one hand. Okay, so this is what they look like. It's a whole round disc. Now, if you're watching your money, like I am, you don't have to burn a whole one. I broke off a piece here and burned that, and I'll show you in another segment of this video, just a piece lighting, lit and burning. But so these are fast lighting, so you just need to light the edge. Normally I just hold it, but because I'm filming, I'm just setting it here on the edge. So just need to get it going. It'll start sparking and popping, and you can see when it's lit. I think this one is lit. Okay, so pop it carefully so you don't burn yourself into the dish or cauldron or whatever you're using, and you can see it's getting all sparky. They're kind of pretty to watch as they get going. So you can buy loose incense. There's many different kinds. This is frankincense and myrrh. You can see it's all granulated. And you can, just burn the whole pieces. You can crush it up further if you like, because the dusty parts smoke quite well. But for the sake of this video, I'm just going to take two little pieces here. You can see, and just pop them down in the middle of the disc. It's good to keep a pair of tweezers or wooden tongs or something. If you accidentally drop it around the edge, you can use those to pick it up and put it back in the middle of the disc or on the section of charcoal that you're using. Frankincense and myrrh is really good for protection. You can research all the different incenses or incense rather, and find out which ones are good for what. They do burn frankincense and myrrh in Catholic churches. So, it's good for protection and clearing out negative energy. When I'm cleansing the house with this, I'll actually go room to room and, say my protection prayers and order anything negative out of the house by the right of the divine spark within me. So the other thing I will suggest is, if you are doing something like this for cleansing, that you make sure you leave a window open or a door so that if there is something negative, it has an exit route. So yeah, that's how you burn loose incense. Excuse me. I'm going to add a couple of clips to this video so you can see a couple of other different things. Now, when I'm disposing of the ash, I actually toss it to the wind, because if I am doing negative cleansing, if anything is absorbed, I want to make sure it's not in my home anymore. So that's a little bit about burning loose incense. I hope it's helpful. Obviously, the more incense you put on the charcoal, the more smoke you're going to get. And if you put a lot on, it'll get really, really smoky. So yeah, the other thing I was going to say is you do see sometimes sand being sold for sensors. This is called a sensor. You only need sand in the bottom if it's metal. You don't need that for cast iron or soapstone sensors. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask. But I hope this was a little educational for anyone who hasn't burned loose incense before. Thanks guys, have a great week. So here you can see I just broke off a piece of the charcoal disc. That way I don't have to waste a whole disc. And you can see some incense burning nicely. When it's gone completely gray and you think perhaps it's not lit anymore because it stopped burning, you just need to add a couple more pieces of incense and it will continue to burn. Now, if you want to extinguish the charcoal disc before it's burned out, do so with water. It may look like it's not lit anymore because it's not smoking, but that just means all the incense is gone and you need to add more or extinguish it. Please be careful and don't touch it or you will burn your fingers. Aside from cleansing or ritual, this can also be used to help you enter a trance state. Or for meditation. Okay, so this is what the charcoal disc looks like when it's been burning for a bit. And the last thing I wanted to add is you can also burn cone incense on these discs, as so. This is a dragon's blood cone incense, and yeah, you know, this is another way that you can safely burn a cone incense. So that is my video explaining how to use a censer and burn resin, loose incense, granulated pieces. I hope that's helpful, and good luck, and be safe whenever burning anything. I also can use this because it's quite large to burn other things in there. Never leave these things unattended. Don't leave the house with anything burning. Be safe when burning anything or using any kind of fire. Safety first. Fire is dangerous and powerful, and you don't want to burn your house down or put anyone in danger, so always be safe. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a great week. Love you.